Hey guys, so recently I've been thinking about what this question. Um, it's mostly because of certain media I read, like Berserk or The Boxer, which is a webtoon slash manhwa, which is a master. Both are absolute masterpieces, by the way. And this question has been spinning in my mind. It's what is the meaning of life? And every time I think about The Boxer specifically, I always think of the finale, the final fight, which major spoiler by the way, it's you versus Jay, and or no, sorry, not you versus Jay. It's not the final fight. You versus what's his name? I forgot his name. The one before that fight, the one before you versus Jay, the heavyweight match, which is right before you versus Jay, but I forgot his name, but it was in a specific panel, and I kept thinking about it. It's the guy that you fights. Sorry, I some reason can't remember his name all of a sudden. He fights him, and it's in the middle of the final throw of the or final punch of the match. It's a decision making punch for the finale of the fight, and it goes back to the guy he fights past, where he's talking to his wife, and she says, the meaning of life is to or we are born to love each other. And I think a lot of people really underestimate that particular mindset. Even myself, like some reason my brain is so ingrained with hatred for something that happened to me a while back. I'm not going to bring it up, it's just pointless. And it's really getting to me recently, because over the past few months I've been thinking about how my parents, which I talked about in the previous video before this one on YouTube, how they'll eventually pass away, and I don't want to live with regrets before they pass away, and I want to make them happy and buy them their dream house and car and whatnot and stuff like that. It's really been getting to me over the past few months, and that's when it really started hitting that I need to let go of everyone, like not just me, it's just like everyone needs to let go of the anger in their hearts, or else it's going to poison them. Take it from someone with experience, it is not fun, it is exhausting, it's emotionally deteriorating, stuff like that. It's a poison that must be dealt with as quickly and swiftly as possible, and love is the cure to that. Some reason sometimes it's really the hardest part is letting go of that hate, and I really want to change. I do. It's just some reason I can't figure out how to let go of it. That anger that I've been building up for since 2019, so about 6 years. It's been really poisoning me, and it's like I want to love, but at the same time I'm conflicted within my own emotions and my mental health, or my mental state. And it's just, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because well, not because it's a great philosophy, and even though The Boxer has it might be to some people a little pushy about Christian narratives or something like that, or religious narratives, religious symbolism, but I thought that really added to the story of The Boxer, and I thought it was a perfect synonymity, or whatever you want to call it, for the main character that's called, or his name is Yu, I mentioned earlier. I thought that was a great polar opposite, and people really underestimate the philosophy behind that meaning of words, and I feel like this world would be better off with more empathy, love, and kindness, I guess you could say. Obviously, it's always going to be that way, but it's really been I've been really thinking about it a lot more recently. And for the longest time, I was atheist. I don't really consider myself a huge devout of Christianity. Like somewhat, I'm kind of scared that my parents won't be, if there is a heaven and hell, my parents and family and friends and loved ones won't be in heaven, because I don't think, like even me, I don't think I'm worthy of going to heaven if there is one. And the other opposition is, once you die, that's it. It's just black, and if that's the case, it's either depressing to think about, or you're doomed if you're not a devout Christian. Or I think if heaven exists, it's not really a judge of religious beliefs, it's more of a judge of character. And I think even people who are devout Christians or devout followers of Christians and Christianity, I think they misunderstand the point of believing in, a God or omnipotent being or whatever it's called. And I think most, like all the religions, there's a I don't it's just a conspiracy theory, I guess. All the religions are just different, like they aren't oppositional to each other. I think it would be cool to think about that. All of them are just different parts of the religious system, and well, not system, but all of them could possibly lead to heaven, or it's like it's all of them lead into one merge or something, I guess you could say, and it's all connected. It's just different. I don't know if it's principles or if it's just a different version of each other. That's what my conspiracy theory is, and all of them could, if there is a heaven, could possibly lead to all the same location. It's just different versions, I guess you could say. And that's just conspiracy theory I have. But back on topic, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Forgot. Shit. Hold on a second. I gotta remember. Um, yeah, I think people underestimate the importance of the principle of loving each other and caring for one another. And I think it's only going to continue to get worse with depravity and not particular, certain elements of current society, like the normalization of adultery and stuff like that, um, the normalization of, uh, I guess you could say, disingenuinely trying to bash each other and just current like predicaments of society, like all that's going on with social media and stuff like that, and all the events in the current political sphere of the world, stuff like that. I think it's just going to get worse and worse with a lot of people just going what do you call it, radical being radicalized. And I think people need to look into the boxer and religious cynicism as well within that series and stuff like that. And I think if we don't, it's going to cause a catastrophe of events within the world, and it's not going to be good. Especially with stuff like people trying to uh, what you call it, idolize politicians within, like, not just the United States of America, but like in general of like any political society or political government, and they're trying to idolize them as like the image of Christ or whatever image of the religious system, belief they have of that specific religion, like that they're trying to idolize and change the icon of that specific religion. Uh, and I think I really think that people underestimate how far love and kindness goes. So, or not so, but yeah, that's all I really had to say. And anyways, check out the Boxer, the religious symbolism, the storytelling, and the build up of the main character as the final boss. I think that was great, and people. I think it's also getting an anime in the second half of 2025. I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard, and people should definitely check it out. It's definitely underrated, and I think it's both Berserk and the Boxer are absolute masterclass and masterpieces, I guess you'd say. Um, I just hope the Boxer animation studio cooks as much as A1 Pictures did with Solo Leveling. I honestly was hoping A1 Pictures would be the ones doing the Boxer, but apparently there's another studio, brand new studio that opened up, and it's called X Storm or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, I think the meaning of life is definitely to love and care for each other, regardless of race, political belief, religious belief, gender, race, ethnicity, stuff, all that stuff like that. And it's just better to be that way, just to be kind in general, because you never know what someone's going through. And the one important thing I want to note about the Boxer and stuff, like people like from Sukuna Ryomen from Jujutsu Kaisen, and you from the Boxer, people like that. The one person you never want to piss off is somebody who feels nothing from killing somebody. The worst person you can encounter is someone like that, because they feel absolutely nothing from killing someone, and they are basically, I guess you could say in Jujutsu Kaisen terms, natural disasters by their own right. And that's the one person you always want to avoid, because you never know when they're going to lose it or something. You never know what's going to happen. And that's the most dangerous type of person I think anyone can encounter on this planet, or in general, or even in fiction. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, that's the one person you don't want to fuck with, because they can kill you and not feel a thing. What else is there to say? It's like, that's not like normal, and I think people really underestimate that kind of personality. But yeah, that's about it. I think that's going to be it for the video. I just want to say thank you to anyone who watches this video. I appreciate you guys. Any subscribers, whatever amount I have, I'm thankful to you all, and very grateful for you checking me out over the years, regardless of how big or small I am as a content creator and channel. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.